All right, let's take a live. Get the camera settled. All right, welcome. Took a week off last week, so we're getting right back into it where we left off. Today is Monday, December 2nd. We are squatting. Today is just a peak week, so what we're doing is warming up, and the goal is a heavy set of 2 at 355, but since it's the only working set, it's going to be as many reps as possible. So we're going to warm up and take 355 for a ride. So let's get started. All that Thanksgiving food, my belt's a notch wider than it's been. All right. I know you can't hear it. It's kind of distracting for me. All right, so we got 355 loaded on the bar. Recap, I haven't touched the barbell in a week. Took all last week off for Thanksgiving. Probably not the best timing, but I'm picking right up where I left off, which leaves me at the heaviest week of this mesocycle. So I got 355 loaded on the bar. gonna see if I can get it between 3 and 6 reps. Back in the day, I used to be able to do 405 for 5. So hoping this moves. Squats aren't feeling great today. Might be mobility, might be because I took a week off and I'm just getting back into it, or it might just be because it's cold in the garage. It's like 45 degrees in here right now, but we'll see. And we'll go ahead and, like I said, we're gonna rest for about a minute here, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Once again, this is just one working set because it's peak week. Starting next week, we're gonna lower the weight down, and we're gonna start doing singles for the next 3 weeks. So it'll be 5 sets of 1, 3 sets of 1, 1 set of 1. And then hopefully set a new max in a month. After squatting, we've got pause deadlift. So we're going to pause at the sticking point. This one, once again, heavy. So we're just doing 2 sets of 5. We're going to see how 455 feels. I did 405 last week, or 2 weeks ago, I guess, for 3 sets of 5. I haven't done this with 455 before, but 405 felt good. So we'll see how the 455 feels. And then we got barbell rows. Once again, they're going to be heavy and sloppy. Thinking we're going to go for 3 sets of 8, 315. And then we got front squats, which I suck at, but it's just 2 sets of 5 and shoot for 225 on that. So hopefully I don't embarrass myself on front squats to end this. And I'm going to try to tighten my belt 1 notch. There we go. Like a pop can of biscuit, though. Come on. Well, we're going to see if those hit that. I'm not sure that they did. shoes off. Sure. So I am going to do 2 sets of 5 at 425 instead of 455. I have a very heavy deadlift day Thursday where I'm doing 530 pounds for as many reps as I can. So I don't want to be overzealous on assistance work and cost myself performance on Thursday. So especially with me just getting back 425, that's still going to be more than I have done a paused deadlift with. So still a PR. It's just a little less aggressive. So I'm gonna catch my breath for a second, and we're gonna knock out 2 sets of 5. Well done. Oh, I forgot to move the camera. Shoot. Sorry about that. Let's just preemptively do it. There we go. Ooh. So on the bright side, like I do feel rested and strong. Whew. But looking back, I probably should have done a deload instead of a complete rest. So with a deload, would have either cut the weights or the reps in half. In this case, since I'm already doing very low rep work, probably just cut the weight in half and knock out 3 sets of 2 or something to keep the movement pattern fresh. Notice just being out for a week. Squat and deadlift, they're just not as sharp as they were when I left off, but they'll catch back up quick. I might have to change the music. About 40 more seconds, 2.5 minute rest. All right. There's my 2x5. About another 2 minutes. Get my breath before we start barbell rows. Warm now. So like I've been saying the past couple weeks, these rows are supposed to be heavy. They're not supposed to be pretty. So you're gonna see a lot of body English. 315. I haven't done 315 before, so we might end up lowering the weight back down to like 300 or something. But truth be told, I'm too lazy to move the plates if I don't have to. So we're gonna give this a try before we reassess. What do you think's lazier? Lifting more weight because you don't want to change out the plates, or changing out the plates so you lift less weight? I'm not really sure. Gonna drop down to 295. Until I woke up feeling invincible this morning when I picked these weights out. So I guess while we're here for a minute, what was that? Boy, what was I gonna say? Oh, so one of the after taking some time off for lifting, right? For me, it was a week, so I'm just jumping right into it because I've been doing this for 20 years, and maybe I'm cocky because of it. Who knows? But if you are just getting into the gym, or you're a previous athlete who lifted for years and then you've been out of the gym for 6 months or longer, really what they recommend doing until you get back into shape is the novice linear progression. With if you're a returning athlete, instead of adding 5 to 10 pounds per session on your squat, go ahead and do 10 to 20 until you catch up to where you were. But really, like, reduce your previous working weights down by 60%, and just do the 3x5 squat, bench, deadlift 3 times a week. Add 10 to 20 pounds on each of the lifts until you reach what your working sets were before you took a break, and then you can continue on with your linear progression if you haven't finished that out, or if you're still seeing gains from it, or you would switch back to your other novice or your intermediate program. One of the risks with jumping back in is your muscles retain a lot of their strength, and even they ramp up again very quickly. Whatever gains you had, you get them back relatively quickly compared to how long it took you to build in the first place. Your ligaments, on the other hand, do not ramp up quite as quickly as your muscles do. So you're a little more prone to injury if you're just yanking on what was your max before, getting back into it, or even if you don't injure yourself, which is the lesser likely. More likely is that you're just gonna be sore as shit because your body's not used to that stress again. So another aspect of easing back into it is to give your connective tissue some time to readjust, but also just make sure that you're not crippled for the rest of your day outside of this, and that you're not missing workouts on Wednesday because you're still sore from Monday. So that sort of thing. Whew. All right, I've been rambling long enough. That was 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and hit the next one. You still muted? Brittany. Which seems to be the sweet spot. So another thing with these sloppy but heavy barbell rows is goal is you want to bring the barbell up to touch your stomach. And even if you have some momentum behind it from your legs, generally speaking, there's like a 5 to 10 pound range where just you won't be able to hit your stomach anymore. So that's usually when you're too heavy on those. Which if you were paying attention on my 315, like the last rep or two, I just couldn't quite get there. There was about an inch between the bar and my stomach, so I lowered it 20 pounds, and now I'm hitting again. So that's a good rule of thumb on those. Gotta tell you, I'm not looking forward to these front squats. I hate them so bad. Come on. Give me some more. Zydeco. Two more. Oh, yes. Your voice is making difference. Put my shoes back on for this. Yeah, not really. All right. Come on. You just get under it. doing it again. Told you. Woke up feeling invincible this morning. All right. Knocked it down to 215. So took 10 pounds off. We're gonna see how that feels. Woo. Whew. So I got like 3 more in that set. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. So I'm gonna breathe for 3 minutes or so. I'm having a lot of trouble keeping the bar up on my left shoulder. As you can see, it's rubbing on its way down. Oh. So I'm going down. It's staying in position on my right side, but my left side, the bar is sliding down and forward, which is causing the bar to not be over the center of my foot. Oh, it throws the whole lift off, makes it hard to brace, makes it hard to push off against the floor. Oh. Oh, man. So just add another note, probably next time. Deload, not a complete rest. Probably be looking at this same situation around Christmas, so we'll see how that goes. All right. 1 set of 5, and then we're done. So during my base cycle, which was the 6 weeks prior to this, before I started streaming anything, one of my assistants' exercises for the squat was the split squat. Yeah, split squat with dumbbells. And the goal was to just try to get a pump in my quads and hopefully get them stronger. Looking back, I probably should have been doing front squats the entire time. But I have found in my personal experience that barbell exercises usually better for getting strong than whatever you're doing with dumbbells. Some people, if you're bodybuilding or you just really like the exercise, don't stop doing them. They have their purpose, but if you're trying to just get really strong, probably just better off sticking to your barbell movements. And I say that like I'm really strong. I'm not. You go on Instagram to find 5 high school kids twice as strong as me. I'm not saying that by any means, but I've done my time, I guess. Got decent lifts, and by decent lifts, I mean I got a okay deadlift. That's it. Now I'm ranting. But yeah, to build my squat and get my quads stronger, I probably should have been doing my squat all along. All right, let's stop putzing around. Set my right shoulder first. We'll try to get another Come on, 2 more. I just want to be bitch. Yeah, I know. All right. So I think what the issue was is I was setting my right shoulder first and it was getting right here in position. But then when I went to get my left shoulder under the bar, it was hitting my windpipe. And I think I subconsciously gave myself a little bit of space right there. So it was further forward on my left shoulder, which was causing it to slide. That time I took my time to make sure I was adequately, even on the bar and locked in on the notch on both shoulders. And that seemed to work better. Drawback is it was way harder to breathe. So there's that. Anyhow, that was the workout for today. Join me tomorrow for bench press. I think we're doing 285 for as many reps as will go up. So should be a fun time. Hopefully my my pec is healed in the past week. I haven't had any pain, but I also haven't tried to lift anything with it. So well, nothing like a baptism by fire on that one. So we'll see how that does tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. End session.